Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Code Fusion Hub. So in this lecture we are going to be continuing with our string functions. So if you missed the part 1, be sure to check it out on my channel to catch it up again. As always, don't forget to stay engaged by participating in the quizzes I'll be including after each topic. Your feedback and participation is very valuable to me. So let's not waste any more time and jump right into the video. So the topics for our string functions in this video is going to be about checking functions. Okay, so what are checking functions all about? Checking functions in string functions refer to the methods that are used to verify or validate certain characteristics or properties of a string. These functions typically return a Boolean value indicating whether a particular condition is true or false for the given string. They help in performing checks or validations on strings in Angular applications. So let's have a practical example over on each of the functions that are mentioned over here. So first of all, let's just define a string over here that we defined in our last video, that is original string, which is having the data type as string, and we are assigning the value as hello world. Okay, so this is the string that we are going to use for the multiple methods that are present over here. So our first method that we are going to execute over here is check starts with. So this method checks if the string starts with the specified substring that we will be providing it. If it does, it will return us a true value, otherwise it will return us a false. So let's define a variable first. Let's give it a name as check start over here. And we are assigning the data type as boolean, as it is going to return us a boolean value always. Okay, so in this we are going to pass our original string and we are going to check that does this string start with the substring that is hello. Okay, so we are asking this method that does this string start with the substring hello. If yes, it will return us the value as true, and if no, then it will return us the value as false over here. So to check it over here, we can just give a button over here. First of all, let's take a row, okay, into which we are going to give a button, and let's say we'll give this as this, and on clicking on this, I'll initiate the method as check start. Okay. So over here, I got this button that is check start. So on clicking this button, I would get the output of the string that I have operated over here. So I'll just click on this and it returned me a value true. It returned me a value true stating that yes, the string starts with the word hello. Okay. If I remove this and if I write as this, does this string start with this value substring that I am providing, that is universe? So it will check and it will return me a value as false because it does not start with this substring over here. Okay, so this method would check that it starts with this. Now here, same like this check ends with would check that if the string ends with the specified substring that we'll be providing. If it is, then it returns me a true value. Otherwise, it returns me a false value. So let's take a variable over here that is checkend. Okay, we'll assign the data type as boolean and we'll just pass the original string and check that does this original string end with the word world over here. Now we'll have a look that do we get the expected output over here or not. Okay, so I'll be writing this and printing this over here. I'll be giving a HR tag. HR tag is nothing but it will give a line break over here to differentiate between multiple elements over here. Okay. And here check end. Okay. Here we have to change the method also. And here we have another button over here. So it will check and it will give me a false value. It gave me a false value because it we didn't include the exclamation mark over here. Now if I do this, then let's see if it detects the value or not. So it gives me a true value. Okay, it finds the exact match of the string on the start as well as the end part over here. Okay, so let's just have a quiz question over on this topics. So what happens if substring parameter is empty over here? Pause the video and try to answer it. So the answer is it returns false because it cannot detect the exact match over here. So it would return us a false value. Moving on to our next topic, that is find the index of. Okay. It finds the index of the first occurrence of whatever value that you are specifying from this string. Okay. So it returns the index if it could find, and if it doesn't, then it would return us with a -1 over here. Okay. So if we want to find the index of a particular character that is present in the string, then we use this method over here. Okay. Let index let index of let's say W. Okay. I want to find the index of this character over here. So I'll just write this. Okay. And this would return me a number. So I'm assigning number to this and I'll just pass the original string over here. Now I want to find the index. Sorry. Now I have to find the index of W. Okay. So I'll pass this W. Now I want to know what would be the index over here. So I'll just print the value. Let's see, do we get the correct index over here or not? Okay. Use Shift Alt and down keyboard for this shortcut. Okay, index of, and we'll just log the value over here. Now we got this button over here and we'll just click on this and we got the index as 7. Okay, so here we got the correct index, that is 7. Okay, so if you want to find a particular index of a particular character in the string, then you can use find index of over here to find the index. Now what does this find last index of do? It finds the index of the last occurrence, okay, of the specified value, and it returns the index if found. If it doesn't find the index, if it doesn't find the index over there, it returns it with a -1 value. Okay, so let's have a look at the output over here. Let last index. Okay, let last index over here. Let's say I want to find the last index. Sorry. Now I have multiple occurrences of L over here. Okay. I want to find the last occurrence, that where was the last time L that occurred over here in the string. Not the first time. Okay. I don't want it to return me on the first L over here. I want the last occurrence, that where was it present the last time. Okay. So we just have to take the original string over here and find the last index of, and find the last index of L over here. Okay, and we'll just log the value of last index, which is stored in this last index over here, and we'll just Add a button over here also. Last index, last index. Okay, we'll just have a look at the output. And the last index was at 10. Okay, so it gave me the index where L was present the last time in the string, the last occurrence of the character in the string. So it returns me the value of that. So now let's have a look at the quiz now. So what is the return type of the find index of? Okay, think about it and answer it in the comment section below. Pause the video over here. So the correct answer is number. Okay, so the return type of the find index would always be a number because it would be returning the index in a number format. Okay. Now let's move on to our next topic, that is find search. Okay. Now why do we use find search? It searches the string for the specified value. Okay. If I am specifying a value that is world. Okay. It searches for this and it returns the position of the first occurrence. Whenever it finds the first occurrence, it returns me that only. And if it doesn't find the occurrence over here in the string, it returns me a value as -1. Okay, representing that the word that you specified over here is not present in the string. Okay, so if you want to search for a specified value, you use this. Let's have a look at how the output looks over here. Okay, so let's say we are assigning this over here and we are assigning number. Let's take the original string, and if I want to search for this word, that is world, okay, in my original string, because it is present, it will log me the value accordingly. But if it wouldn't have been present in my original string, then it would return me the value as -1 always. Okay, and we'll just also add a button over here. Try to use and learn the shortcuts. Okay, so it would make coding more easy for you and more time saving also. So when you click on the search button, it would return you the index at where the word world is present. It gives the first occurrence. Okay, the first occurrence starts at index 7. Okay, so it returns me the value wherever the first occurrence is present. If world was present ahead of this, that it would have given me the value of the world that was present over here, not this one. Okay, so it would give always the first occurrence that is present in the string always. Okay, now moving on to our next method, that is find match. It searches the string for a match against a regular expression and it returns an array which contains all the matches that it has found. Otherwise, it provides us with a null value. If no matches are found, it returns me a null value. Otherwise, it searches a string for a match against the whole expression and returns me wherever the value is present, how many number of times also it is present, it doesn't matter. It won't just give me the first occurrence or the last occurrence. It will give me the every occurrence that is present over in the string. Okay, so let's say let match over here give me an array. Let's give it a data type as any, because I don't know that, I'm not sure about what data type I'll be getting. So whenever I'm not sure about what data type I'll be getting, I'll write it as any, because the data type, it can get it along with it. Okay. I need to search for a word that is this. Okay. And I want to search it globally. So let's log the value over here, that did we find any match according to this or not. Okay, so we'll just log the value over here and instead of search we'll write as match to find match over here. Okay, so on clicking on the match button we got this. Okay, it returned us with the value of LO. Okay, so it gave me the value wherever this LO would be present in the whole string. It will give the value of every occurrences that is present over here, and this G here stands for globally. Okay, it globally matches all the occurrences that are present in the string and accordingly returns me with the match result that has been provided over here. Okay, so this was the use of match to find all the occurrences that are present in the string. Okay, now let's move to the quiz question. Which parameter is mandatory when using the find search? Pause the video and answer the question in the comment section below. The correct answer is the string that we have to search within. Okay, so this needs to be the parameter while using the find search. So this was all about array functions and string functions. We have completed these both parts till here. Okay, in the next lecture we are going to start with the new topic. Okay, so stay tuned with the series and make sure if you like the video then hit the like button and share it with all your friends and colleagues. Have any doubts or suggestions, you can give it out in the comment section below. Any feedback, that is very much appreciated. Okay, and I'll see you guys in the next lecture. Till then, stay tuned with the series to master this Angular. Don't leave it behind, and just practice, practice and practice a lot as much as you can, because just viewing the video wouldn't make you the master of Angular. Okay, and make sure you subscribe to my channel. Okay, so I'll see you guys in the next lecture. Till then, take care. Bye bye.